Oh man, hey, what's up you guys? Good morning. It's morning time right now. The sun is sort of hiding behind the clouds, and if you saw the video from yesterday, you guys know we got to do a little work on the truck here. I guess we're gonna go ahead and change out the rest of the spark plugs that we didn't change on yesterday. And don't worry, I've already taken out the twin turbos once again so that you guys don't see my setup, okay? It's a top secret build, okay? It's for my eyes only. Oh man, let's see. You gotta get the wires from behind the seat here. And guess what? I'm not gonna put you on the headband. You know why? Because I'll sit up here and try and do all of it with you guys, and I'll spend a whole hour just changing spark plugs. So I'm gonna work on them one by one, okay? First thing I gotta do is remove these mud flaps. All right, we got those out. Now we can have easier access. And I think it was Dan. He had tied some of the wires with some string here, because the way that they flop, they was trying to lay on the engine manifold there, and you know that created a problem as hot as that thing gets. So even on the other side it looks like that, but we're gonna see how they look whenever we put them on there, and I guess we'll govern ourselves accordingly to whether or not we need to string them up here or there. We're gonna look at this side too in case I need to go back and look at it myself. Got those two tied up on this side. This is the right side of the engine. Okay, all right. Gotta pull them one by one and measure them. Make sure that you're switching out the right length with the right length. Just for the first one here, I'd have to say that those two are pretty close in length there. So that's gonna be our matching one for the first one. Just pulled the last plug on this side, and when I did, once again, that little metal electrode piece pulled out of this end and was stuck on the spark plug. So maybe that was a part of the issue, but anyway, get that one switched out on this side. All right, you guys, we got all the ones changed on this side, and the wires seem to be staying away from the manifold for right now. Of course, you know when things get heated up, they might start sagging more, but I'm not even gonna close that that clamp or brace down yet until I get the other side changed, in case I need to adjust some of the wires up there on the distributor cap. So let's move on to the other side. So I actually went back to the other side to change this short wire for the distributor cap that goes to the ignition coil, because it's easy to reach from the other side. But anyway, we're going to work on this side here, you guys. Uh-oh, you guys just broke this clip that holds the wires in. I think it was brittle. Trying to get the tab loose on it, it broke. Dan just pulled up, and I'm gonna blame him for doing it, you guys. I'm gonna blame him, okay? So you guys, now that Dan is gone, I'm gonna talk some more junk. I was talking junk while he was here. But anyway, he comes over here with the screwdriver and easily places it right beside that tab and frees it. I'm like, well, see, Dan, that's why earlier this morning I said we have got to work on this truck. He said, no, that's your truck. You've got to work on it. And see, if he would have came down here and been working on it with me, I wouldn't have broke that one. Because see, he had knowledge. He had the knowledge of how to get it open more easily than me trying to push on the tab on the end of there and lift it up. Dan. But anyway, I pulled this one off, and it has done the same thing. It's pulled out of the end of the wire there. So I guess that may be another problem solver. I guess I'm gonna continue to pull them off and see what becomes of them. And I definitely know why the wires for this side is longer now, because it's a longer reach over there, you guys. There's more work over here. So let me measure up this wire with one of these and see which one is the best fit. That one is definitely obvious, ain't it? Yeah, that's definitely obvious. Can you tell which one it is? Well, you guys, this one has pulled off as well. Gotta get the pliers and pull it off. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Kitty. Hey. Come here, girl. Oh, see? Showing off for the camera. Look at her. Kitty. You trying to get all up in the mix? Kitty. Hey. You want to help me change these wires? Huh, Kitty? Huh? You want to help me change your wires? No. See, I get to talking about work and you want to leave? Oh, you just laying out on the windshield, huh? Having a good time. Kitty, hey. Hey. You gonna be my sidekick this morning? Kitty. Where are you going? You're stepping on my wires. You're stepping on my wires. Where are you going? Let's get this last one pulled out, you guys. Let's see if it... Oh, it's tearing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, man. The last one. The last one. See? You see what the last one's done, you guys? Look at this. Look at this. I'm glad I decided to record pulling the last one. Man. Well, now I gotta put you guys down and grab the pliers. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see if we can get it off of there. Ah, good. It came off. So that definitely, ooh, check that out. That definitely was causing a problem there, you guys. Most definitely. That might have been why I was misfiring so bad yesterday. It got bad. You guys, it got bad yesterday. Wow. Anyway, let's see. So this is the last wire here. And you can't even really measure it no more now, and I don't need to measure it because it's the last wire, but let's see how close it comes. Anyway, it seems like it's a nice distance off, but it's the last wire and the rest of them fit pretty good, so let's snap it on there, you guys. All right, you guys, so I got the last one on there. I haven't closed down the little brackets yet. I just did a extra push in on all the plugs there and make sure they're on good. And on this side as well. I guess it's time for a moment of truth to see if it's gonna start. It better start. That's the least it better do. It might not run any better, but at least it better start. So here's the moment of truth. Wait a minute. Let me check the oil, you guys. Let me check the oil. Let's make sure that the oil is good. Wait a minute. Looking good. Okay, now back to what we had started. Hey, Kitty. Kitty. Hey. Hi, Kitty. Oh. Anyway, let's fire it up. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Well, at least it starts. I let it run for a few seconds. Let's rev it up now. Well, we know that it did that yesterday. I guess the true test will come when it comes time to start hauling. Well, before it gets any hotter, I'm gonna cut it off and go ahead and close down all those brackets. I did go ahead and tie this one back up with the strain to make sure that it wasn't sagging down on that one, putting any extra pressure, any down pressure on that one. Let's see here. Get that closed down. And there's two on this. Well, there was two on this side until Dan broke this one. Let's see, I got those aligned about right. I'm not gonna put any wire on these because they're sticking out away from the manifold pretty good there. And then this bracket here is holding them well, so let's go ahead and Snap that back in place. All right, so I guess now I gotta put the mud flaps back on. Got those back in. Well, that completes the job for now. I'm gonna have to slap the twin Terpskis in later when you guys aren't watching. Anybody wanna buy some wires? I'll cut you a real good deal. I'll sell them to you for the low, low. The low, 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 low. To the centipede mower, you guys. Won't be for long though, because we've already spent quite a bit of time working on the truck. And I'm looking at all these dragonflies flying around out here. I declare I need them jokers to come to the house and get to work. Man, come on dragonflies, come with me. Gotta pick up where we left off yesterday. This is a field that's growing back in. As you guys can see, they dug some out here. I know you guys can't see them, but I see two wild turkeys at the end of the field. And we are finished with that farm. Yeah, it's that time, you guys. You guys remember I was telling you about the skid steer with the brush cutter on the front? That guy, he's got a medium-sized excavator as well. And that medium-sized excavator, that thing gets some work done, you guys. He's clearing those trees over there. That thing is putting in some work. Oh, they're digging some grass over here. I guess I'm gonna ask them if they want this mowed before I go somewhere else, since they already been digging it at that height. So he said that they don't want it cut, you guys. So I'm not gonna mow it. I'm just gonna go across the road here and start on this field over here. Got this field knocked out. Let's go across the road over here now. You guys, look at this ditch. Woo! I can remember the video I did where I showed you guys the water flowing in the ditch after we got it mowed during the winter time. It was a pretty little view of the water flowing in the ditch. But I tell you what, you can't see nothing in this ditch now. It looks a hot mess. A hot mess. Looks like my ditch at the house. Fella's still at it over there. Got a cutter down there. Coming up on a bean field across the ditch over here on this side of the field. The deer wore out the ends on that field on this end for sure. Y'all remember when we were spraying it. As a matter of fact, I had to replant those ends right there. But for the most part, that field looks pretty good up and down the field rows. They had some nice height to them when we were spraying them. Since I'm down here on the entrance side, let me go take a look at these beans right quick. See if we see any worms out here. Oh man, they starting to put some pods on them, you guys. Look at them, the small pods there. Wow, okay. Man, and they got pods all up and down the stalk, man. That's a blessing. Praise the name of the Lord. There's some, oh, you ladybugs are being fresh in front of the camera. What are you guys doing? Get off of her. Oh, let me, that's explicit content. Forgive me for showing you guys. Oh man. Anyway, I don't see any worms. Just a bunch of ladybugs just out here being fresh. Let me get on back to the tractor. Well, that's gonna do it for this field, you guys. 12:04. I forgot Dan was picking the test plot for those guys today. with the 14 or 16 different varieties of corn. So I guess he might still be occupied with that, but he might be picking in some fields where he can load the trucks from the field. So I guess that's why I'm still mowing. I hadn't even been thinking about it. And we are heading on down the road. They got quite a few pallets out there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. I counted 16. Ooh, somebody was cutting up out here. Splitting tires all in the road. They must have some serious horsepower. They must have some power like I got in my 2-ton truck with them twin turbos. Nice mud hole there. See some tadpoles. And we are pulling in. So we are coming up on some of, let me turn this air conditioner on. Some of the last field corn that was planted. I believe this might actually be like the last field that was planted. And that corn out there is definitely taller than a lot of it has been. Let me get out right quick. Look at her ear. Make sure ain't no snakes out here. I was telling Dan that these ears are like really low on the stalk. I noticed it yesterday when I was leaving the field. Usually it'd be up higher, but yeah, this corn, wow, yeah, this corn is definitely taller, and it might just be the outside row, because this is higher. This is like definitely higher. Wow, yeah, this corn here is probably 8 foot tall up there, you guys. Look at this right quick. Now my head is nappy, all right? I need a haircut, but can you see that? That corn is way up there. Way up there, you guys. And being that it got a decent amount of rain because it was planted later, that's a nice size ear there, you guys. Ooh, okay. Praise the Lord. It's pretty thick too. Like I can't get my pointer finger and my thumb to meet going around it. So that's pretty thick in size. It didn't fill out all the way though. But man, that's pretty decent there, man. Praise the Lord. But yeah, like I said, it's still got some green in it. Some tall corn here. This is what I'm used to seeing. But anyway, let me get on back to what I'm needing to be doing, which is mowing this centipede grass. 12:19, and I'm just getting back around to where I started, and Dan texted me and said that he needs me to run the cart. So I'm about to drop this centipede mowing and head to the cornfield. Hot diggity dog, they got going quick too, didn't they? Not a soul in sight. He getting it in, all right. Oh, there's Danny, about to make the turn, heading to the field. So I'm pulling up here, and obviously Dan must have used the international truck to load on. So I see the guys down there with the test weight trailer. They're still down there, but the different varieties of corn has all been picked. I guess the guys haven't left yet, but they're getting ready to leave. Riding through corn land, it's all gonna get picked today. The left and the right. That's where I saw that snake the other day. What was it, a copperhead? And there's Dan, which is why we have to use the grain cart to get the trucks loaded, which will be parked over here in this field. I guess I'll be shuttling it over here to this field where they can park. I might get to ride with him today, being that we'll be in some smaller fields. I guess it all depends on, you know, how good it's picking and the timing or whatever. And if he's nice to me, you guys, if Dan's nice to me, we might can ride today. I am such a clowner, Lord have me. So he's about to be full there. And we come with the first unload with the dirty windows. I had to clean the windows off, you guys. Too lazy right now. You guys. I gotta tell on myself. I had to roll the canvas. Lord have mercy. You guys, that was ridiculous. Oh man, that was ridiculous. And then I had a struggle trying to get it unrolled. I'm sweating bullets. Man. Getting that second dump. And we got some activity going on over here. Dump truck trying to get backed up with that excavator on there. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, he getting it jam-packed for you guys. All right. Yeah, he trying to maneuver it and get it just right to get all of it off of there. I don't know if it's going, up. I see you spilling some corn, Dan. Whoa. It's falling off. All right, he got as much as he can on there. Oh man, it looks like his trailer has a flat tire. The back tire is flat. That sucks. That sucks pretty bad. All right. Gonna wait on Jack to get here. He told me not to load on Danny yet since Jack is on the way. I reckon he was going on down to the field. He got to back on up now. Let's go get another load to top him off, you guys. So that field is knocked out. All that's left to see is these raunchy ditches. Got Jack filled up. I'm gonna go pick up Dan and bring him back to the grain cart, and he'll have the grain cart where he's picking at, and I'm gonna take lunch. If I was nice, I wouldn't take a regular lunch and I'll stay here and ride in the combine with Dan, since he's in these small fields like I told you earlier. But I am a nice guy, but I'm a little bit of a tired guy too, you guys. we'll get a chance to ride in the combine soon. I'm sure, very sure. Let's see what it looks like riding through here now. Started picking there. I gotta watch out for copperheads in this field. Oh man. And he's just getting ready to unload, huh? And he's off, you guys.
Your question tonight, if you've got a question about
and I'm about to be off. I'm not gonna wait for oh, wait a minute, that must be more than I don't know, I was about to say more than one load on there. But anyway, he want me to go ahead and unload, so I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, he got this air conditioner wide open in here. I'm gonna go ahead and unload this on the truck. Man, this truck is still here. That means Danny hadn't even got back yet. Let's see how much is in there. Oh, that needs some more, you guys. That definitely needs some more. So I got some great news. Danny and Jack were at one of the mills, and that mill got filled up and they got sent to another mill. So right now, both Danny and Jack are having to go to another mill that I'm pretty sure is already backed up. So yeah, you guys know what the deal is now. Time to go get the little truck. Oh man! I'm gonna leave the grain cart here, and we gotta switch up again. So before I go get the grain truck, I'm going to top off the Freightliner truck, and then we'll go get it. Then we'll go get in the steaming hot heat. Yeah, that's definitely gonna do it for this truck, you guys. Another reason Dan wanted me to go ahead and top it off was to go ahead and roll the canvas on this truck, because there's a few clouds that might bring some rain, and being that he's down the road, it'll already be covered up. I guess this is a tarp kind of day. Lord have me. Y'all know what I done earlier, right? I like this one because it has the retracting cable on it, but I still need 2 hands. So wait a minute. I really don't like how that don't feel very snug up there. This is my first time rolling the tarp on this truck this year, and I don't know how tight it's been being. I might need to call Dan. Right when Dan picked up the phone, I got it. I did what he said needed to be done, and you got to tighten it with the handle out and then walk over here to the side, walk in with it, and then put it up. So anyway, we got it. Guess we need to pull in over here on the left side of the road now. Thank goodness we mowed the ditch or the driveway so we can see where to turn in at. One last breath of air conditioner air. Uh-oh, there seems to be some morning glories growing up out here, you guys. That's not cool. Well, we definitely won't be riding in no combine today, you guys. Sorry! All right, you guys, I wanted to come over here because we're gonna have to switch bins. We're gonna have to put it in the big bin instead of the bin that we've been putting it in because we believe that that bin is about full. But there's some cords over here that I'm not very familiar with about switching bins, because one of these cables is for the unload, and when I say unload, I mean it will cause the elevator to unload the corn out over there on the ground. We don't want it to do that. We want it to unload in this bin. So I don't know which 2 cables work for the bin. Let me look at it for a little bit. Maybe I can figure it out. If not, I just call Danny. Okay, wait a minute. So those 2 right there work together. Yeah. Oh man, he had it labeled, but I guess it wore off of the elevator there. All right, you guys, just got off the phone with Dan, and he can't remember exactly which one is which either. So we're gonna have to leave it up to Danny, because Danny is the one who always drives the trucks and loads and unloads and all that good stuff. Okay, now I gotta go get in the truck. All right, you guys, we're gonna see what she does after our mechanic work this morning. So far, so good, you guys. Yeah, I uncovered it this morning while it was cool, and yes, I'm eating. Jack gave me a sandwich that somebody gave him, so I'm like, oh yeah, I got some extra food today. So I'm not gonna start the dryer. I'm gonna let Danny do that, since we don't want it to be running in bin number 1 anymore. I don't think that's right, you guys. Dan said he been getting like 20.5 to 22. And even yesterday, he told me what he was getting. So I think this thing is off. It's gotta be. Because that corn even feels moist. It's some morning glories in it, and that raises the moisture as well. So I think this is off. You guys. We still have a problem. I'm struggling to do 40 miles an hour right now. I guess the truck has gotten warmed up, and whatever the problem is, it's still misfiring. Sounds like it's backfiring actually right now. You guys, Dan, you want to tell them the story?
Terrell likes to have a heavy foot's what's wrong.
You guys, I'm not even a mechanic. I'm not even a shade tree mechanic. Don't bring your vehicles to me. What I told you earlier, don't do it. Man, you guys, so you guys know how I was talking about tying the string onto the wire to keep it off of the manifold here. Well, Dan said that he tied it on there to keep it off of the manifold up here. Oh, JR did that? To keep it off the manifold up here so that it doesn't arc. Because this thing has done blowed out already, you guys. Already. And I'm glad, you know, I tried to sell y'all these wires for the low, right? I'm glad nobody brought them, because we need them now. Well, you guys, Dan and I have both proven to be false mechanics. We replaced the 2 wires that were burnt up and tied them up and put sort of like a protective guard over them. And I took it down the road and this joker was still misfiring real bad. So I'm gonna get the little bit of corn that's in here out of here and clean it out real good. And we're gonna have to take it to a real mechanic in the morning, I reckon. All right, you guys, so I gotta get the truck cleaned out, like I said, so we can take it to get worked on. And I'm gonna wrap this video on up. Of course, this day wasn't as smooth sailing as days past, but even in the midst of all of what's going on, the truck having issues and Danny and Jack being backed up at the mill, I can tell you one thing, God is still good. That's right, and he's still worthy to be praised. And I want to encourage you guys, you know, whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, however your day is going, I bet if you find somewhere in your day to give God the praise, give God an in spite of praise. Yeah, an in spite of praise. You'll get through your day a whole lot better. I promise you will. Because God doesn't change. The Bible says he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So he's always worthy of the praise. Man, I hope you enjoyed watching on today. You guys already know there's more to come. There is more to come. But anyway, you guys stay blessed. You guys keep encouraged. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.